The darkness continues. When a man is man-made.
I've been a blue collar brother like most of my life. I mean, I'm the son of a blue collar dude. I started working when I was like 7 years old because, my father was like a landscape, hardscape dude. That's what he did. So guess what? That's what I did too. Yeah, that's what I did too. Um, so I always grew up working, man. I always grew up working, and I love that old man for teaching me that, man. I do. I hated it back then, but I love that he did it. All right. I eventually did it to my sons, and hopefully they're gonna do it to their sons. But when you're doing that kind of stuff, unless you're the boss, you're probably working hourly. If you're like the contractor, like me, I'm a contractor. I'm an independent contractor. So I don't work for nobody. You know what I'm saying? The people that I work for, is the people who write me a check. The people who write my business a check. I work for them. So guess what? I get to call the shots. All right. I get to decide whether or not I do this fucking job or not. No one decides that for me. No one decides that for me. Because trust me, I've worked for people for many, many years, a few decades to be exact. And there's a lot of work that's out there that you don't really want to have many parts of. But if you work for somebody and they send you to that site, you have to do it. 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 You have to. I don't think I would ever go back to that life, no matter what happened. I don't think I would ever go back to that kind of life where I got to punch a clock and listen to, somebody else give me fucking orders, and absolutely not. Some fucking dude that's 24 years old is telling me what to do, and I've been doing this shit longer than his ass been alive. Man, listen, this motherfucker telling me what to do. I don't think so. I'd rather die early death and fucking early death doing what I love in the middle of a job site as opposed to doing that. I'd rather have a fucking heart attack on a job site doing what I love as opposed to working the next goddamn 8 years underneath some 25-year-old motherfucker who he ain't even he has not been alive as long as I've been doing this shit. I was doing this shit before his ass was born, and I'm gonna let this dude tell me what the fuck to do? I don't think so. I don't give a shit if my fucking business dies tomorrow. I will not be working under some motherfucker who's half my age with a fucking infinitesimal percentage of my knowledge of this field. There's no way I'm letting this person tell me what to do. Ever. So that's also one of the reasons why I started my own business. So I can call the fucking shots. I can make the fucking deals. All right? I can purchase the equipment that we need. I can take the jobs that I think are worth it. The ones that are not, fuck them. Let somebody else have it. I don't even want it. Shit, I don't even want it. To be honest, I turn down stuff all the time. I turn jobs down a lot because some jobs ain't worth the fucking time, the money, the effort. Yeah, I turned down quite a few. Shit, some of that shit, man, I don't even have to do it. I get somebody else. I don't even have to do a lot of the stuff that comes in. Well, don't get me wrong. If it has something to do with circuits, carburation, things of that nature, that stuff I'll probably have to be there, depending on what it is. But anything else, I can get someone else to do it. I have someone to do it. All right? That kind of stuff. I have someone to do it. And he's good at it too. And shit, more than one person. I have a couple people that can, yeah. two people that can do pretty much anything for the most part. If it gets too technical, they'll call me. But for the most part, they're pretty proficient, you know. They're pretty proficient. They would only have to call me. If they call me, it's something major. If they calling me and I gotta come and look at it, that means it's something really like serious, you know. As long as it ain't nothing serious, shit, my dudes can handle it. Yeah, they can handle that shit, man. They don't need me. Shit, they call me, I get worried. I be like, oh shit, what happened? Yeah, I'd be like, shit. When they call me, I'd be like, shit, what happened? Yeah, they don't really need me like that. You know, they know what to do. Shit, they've been around me a while. They've been around me for years. They know how we run this thing. They know what, they know what we got to do. So we do it. That's pretty much it, you know. And I'm going to try to expand again this year. I got to see how it goes, though, you know. Because, you know, when you're doing this stuff, man, you got to move money around and, you know, and if you like, what people don't know about this business is that you're usually moving a lot of stuff around. Because it changes at time. It changes so much. That's one of the things I love about it. It changes a lot. It doesn't stay stagnant. It's not a stagnant feel at all. It's just that, to be honest with everybody, though, to be honest, it's not a field that a lot of brothers are into. Because I know where I am, where I'm at. There's not many black power mechanics like that. There's not many. Maybe with motorcycles, you can probably find a black motorcycle mechanic before you can, cause I work on motorcycles too. You know, I work on motorcycles. My boys, they bring their motorcycles to me. Yeah, I work on motorcycles. I don't work on a lot of them, but you know, we can do them. You know, shit, we can fucking do anything. That's the beauty of it. That's another thing. That's the beauty of it. Shit, we do outboard motors. We do motorcycles. We do commercial generators. We do commercial trimmers, gas diggers. We do skid steers. We do payloaders. Backhoes. I mean, shit, we do all kinds of commercial lawn equipment, all kinds. We do tractors, diesel tractors, yeah, go-karts. We do all that shit, man. We do it all there, everything. We do it all. We do it all. Been doing it for 7 years. So it's always changing. And as it changes and evolves, I guess it keeps you sharp. Because it's basically internal combustion engine technology for the most part. That's pretty much what power mechanics is. Small engine mechanics. There's many degrees of certifications, I know. All right, I have a lot of them. But I've had them for a while, man. Like, you know, I've been doing this a while, so you know, I just try to keep up with the technology because the stuff gets newer and newer. So I have to find myself reading a lot, you know, to get caught up to speed, you know. And then there's the hands-on stuff that we do. The hands-on stuff, you know, it keeps you sharpening, man, and the field keeps changing. But there's not many brothers doing it down here. There's not many brothers doing it down here. I know. I mean, I be around. There's not many brothers that's doing it. That's the one thing about it. But it's a good field to be in because you make good money, man. I'm telling you. You make decent money, and before you know it, you'll be hiring people, and yeah. And it's very fluid, especially if you're running it yourself. Like me, I'm running it myself. So, and shit, most of the dudes that work, with me, man, work for me and shit. Guess what? Man, most of the motherfuckers are part-time. It's not like, it's not this big old giant crew with a bunch of motherfuckers. Nah, man. Hell no. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Some of them get shuffled in. Shit, because sometimes you just don't need all those people. You get some jobs, man, you need 10 motherfuckers. Then some jobs you only need 6. Then some jobs you only need 4. So, you kind of bring them in like that. You rotate them. You don't keep a bunch of motherfuckers on the payroll. Shit, you keep 2 motherfuckers around full time. Everybody else who want to come in, you let them come in seasonal. They hit you up too. Some dudes, let's face it. I'm gonna hit y'all with a bit of honesty right now. When it comes to working, right? The dudes who really want a job, you don't really have to get out there and get a big old giant a neon flag and wave, we're hiring. You don't have to do that, because when you out and about and doing what you do, brothers approach you about a job. Every now and then, you get some people, they be like, oh, X, man, you give my son a job. You get that shit. I always get that. But, and most of those, if your mom is coming to me telling me to get you a job and your ass 30, you probably ain't the motherfucker I want working for me anyway. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest with you, brother. If your mom has to come to me, right? Because obviously if your mom comes to me, that means your mom know where to find me. So she could easily tell you, at the very least. She could easily tell you, and you come to me for the job, especially if you're black ass 30. Why is mom? It's hard for me to respect that shit, man. Because I don't get it. I don't get why if your mom is coming to a motherfucker saying, oh, could you give my son a job? What that means is this motherfucker too lazy to come to you himself. Because I'm pretty sure he knows mom is doing it. I'm pretty sure. Because she probably told him, oh, I'm going to ask him about a job for you. What? 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 See, that's what I'm talking about. See, your mom corrupts you because she got you believing that this shit is normal, Jack. As fucking Sir Izzo would say, Jack. Shit, man. Come on now. Your mom gotta come to me and be like, XO, could you give my son a job, a couple days? What? No. If this gotta go down, I would respect it more if he came to me himself. I would respect it. And I don't even, because after that, if I'm having this conversation, he ain't the dude I want working for me. Absolutely not. He'll never survive doing what we doing. Nope. Motherfucker like that, he's too lazy. That motherfucker don't want no job. As soon as you told that motherfucker about it, he'd have jumped the fuck up, called me, came to the shop, something. No, you here. You're here, not him. Come on, man. Shit, that's what's wrong with these motherfuckers. That's what's wrong with them. They got this shit going on where mom gotta go out and fucking get them a job. What? This nigga 35. Mom gotta go somewhere and ask about a job for him at 35. You can't make this shit up. And people know what I'm talking about. Come on, man. Shit, man. At that age, motherfucker, no one should be having to do anything for you that you can just do yourself. If it ain't nothing but inquire at fucking Walmart. Shit, motherfucker, you can do that. Why mom gotta do it? Why does anybody have to do it for you at that age? Like, really? Shit. There's no way nobody's gonna respect that, man. No way. Absolutely not. That's something that you can clearly do yourself. That's something you clearly can do yourself, man. And I don't think motherfuckers who are in a position to hire people respect that. I know I don't. Your motherfucking mama coming to me talking about give you a job, your ass 37. Why the fuck you ain't come down here? You ain't even the type of dude I want working for me, to be honest. If your mom gotta come, you 35, your mom gotta come to me and ask about a job. What? What? Shit, nigga, if you 25. Shit, you 25. Your mom go, oh, can you get my son a job? Yeah, I got a job for him. Tell him to go out and start looking for his own jobs. There's a job for him right there. Go out and start looking for your own jobs and quit letting your mommy do it. Yeah, I got a job for him. He can get to work on doing that. Yeah, he can get to work on doing that. Get a job looking for your own jobs. That's all. Because if she asking me, she asking other people too, I would imagine. Shit. Hey, could you give my son a job? What? Got a job for him, all right. Shit. Get off his ass. Look for his own jobs. That's a job right there. There's his job right there. Shit. Create it. He created right now. He got you doing it. Come on, man. Got you doing it. That's the fucking problem. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with him. That's what's wrong with him. Shit. That's why they can't do anything. They don't have to. Me coming up, man, I didn't have that luxury, man. I didn't have that luxury. So, you know, I just learned to work, man, and have my own and make my own money and save shit like that. You know, I ain't nobody doing this and what? Shit. Hell no. My fucking parents ain't never found me no damn job. Damn. Shit. And once I wasn't working with my old man anymore, shit, cause I did used to still work with him a little bit after I moved out, but you know, I had my own life and shit, so I didn't work for him a lot, you know, a couple days here, or, you know, like the following summer, you know, I may work for him like a couple weeks, you know, work for him for like a couple weekends, you know, because I was older, I had my own job and shit by then, so yeah, I had my own job, my own place by then, so I didn't work with him as much as I got older. But yeah, man, I'm glad he taught me how to work, man. Shit, he taught me how to work. He taught me how to work. He taught me how to have my own. You know, he taught me how to save money. Shit, I learned how to price jobs at a very young age. You know, I just never thought I would end up in a field so close to the field that he was in. Because, you know, like I said, my pops did hardscapes, landscapes, all that kind of stuff. And it's pretty close to like what we do. Because we get a lot of commercial, you know, lawn equipment, construction equipment, you know, that kind of stuff comes through. Like I said, I do outboard motors and motorcycles too, but, you know, that's not really like the bulk of my work. You know, I get them here and there that you know, that we do things on, we modify them, you know, that kind of stuff. And the most frequent stuff that comes through is like construction equipment and landscape equipment. Yeah, especially at the top of the season, that's what it mostly is. All that comes through. When you get in like the boats and the motorcycles, that's usually like a little deeper into the summer. It's a little deeper into the summer when those start to come in. But everything else, man, for the most part, be construction equipment and commercial landscape equipment, for the most part. You know, commercial mowers, you know, that kind of stuff. Tractors, you know, skid steers, get rollers from time to time, get a skid steer here and there, some skid steers, but mostly tractors and construction equipment. Haven't gotten any bulldozers or nothing in yet, but the construction equipment will probably start to come in, I'm thinking the bottom of April. That's usually when that starts, you know, but like right now, it's just basically, you know, commercial landscape equipment for the most part. That's what's coming in now. We knock it out though. we always knock it out. We're used to this, man. We're used to it. We are used to it. I mean, I've been a blue collar worker most of my life, but I wasn't always that. I actually took a break from it because, my father, this is what my father did: landscapes, hardscapes, all that kind of stuff. And, when your dad does that, guess what? You do it too. And I was doing it since I was like 7 or 8 years old. I was always out there. I was like 8 years old. He was a post hole digger. So one thing about my old man, he taught me how to work. And I love that old man for that, man. I hated it when I was a kid. But, man, I am grateful to my old man. I'm glad he had me doing it. I'm glad he taught me how to work. I'm glad he taught me how to survive. I'm so thankful to my pops for that. Because without him, I probably wouldn't have none of this shit that I had. None of it. None of it. I'd be the dude standing on the overpass. When you come over the overpass and you get to a light and they all standing out there with the cup and the sign and the...
When a man.
Yeah, I'd be that fucking dude. Those are the dudes. Those are the dudes who grew up without their fathers. And it's not even like all of them are old. I see guys out there in their fucking 30s, man. They're in their 30s out there with a fucking sign. Do I feel sorry for them? Yes. But you know what else? You know what else? They're products of bad parenting. I'm telling you, they are products of bad parenting. Probably not all of them, but I bet you most of them are. I bet you most of them are products of bad parenting. Because I'm telling you, I see people out there, man, like in their 20s. They're in their 20s out there. I don't know. But that would be me. Yeah, that could easily be me, easily be me, easily be me, easily be me. I'm thankful to that old man who had me out there, had me up summertime. Got to get up like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. God damn it. 7 in the morning. Y'all are already on the road to the fucking job site and shit. Yeah. But I learned how to drive young and all that shit. I was 12 years old driving a dump truck. Yeah, my father had me driving the fucking dump truck, man. I was like 12 years old. Because, I was always a tall kid. I was a tall kid. So, yeah, I'm driving the truck. Like 12. Yep. He had me driving the truck. He had me backing it in. He had me doing all kinds of shit. Shit, operating machinery. Yeah, all of that shit. All of it. All of it. Yeah, all of that stuff, man. I learned that stuff when I was very, very young. Because that's what my father did. 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 That's what my father did.
The darkness continues. When a man.
I love that old man. I love that old man. I love that old man. For that old man. For that old man. For that old man.
Open your mind.
Only from T.P.O.T. Media. Open your mind.